is far worse, you know, the cleaning up process than the actual party itself. This is something that is going to require consciousness. And this is why I put out educational videos for people to really understand that this is a conscious, you know, attack. This is something that we got to really grasp on so many different levels to really get people to change their mind as to the way, you know, we are putting out our entertainment. So now you have to look at the way mainstream media has taken control of the decline of black women and giving you the problem. They never said that it's hip hop. They're saying it has to do with wages. Oh, women is just not getting fair wages. Or they're paying black women lesser money because they black. You see how they're putting it out there. They're not saying nothing about the music, that's the real problem. That's the reason why we're having so many babies out of wedlock and we're having so many issues with two-parent households because of the music. They're saying, oh no, unfair wages and incarceration of the black men. No, that's the problem, but it's a result of the music. Plain and simple. That's what it's stemming from. So we could just take it back to racism and say that, well, white cops are just locking up too many black men. There's no black men in the household and this and that. But it's because of the music that the black man is in a position to be locked up and arrested by the cops in the first place. Poverty. Both of those. It's the problem. It's the issue. They won't address those. They want to make it like it's just racial to keep the racial tension going. And we're not seeing that. But clear as day, you scroll up and down the timeline, Facebook or Instagram, you see what the woman is doing. You see what's going on, what's taking place. And this is the reason why things are the way it is, because we just scroll and it's entertainment for us and we're not taking it seriously. Now kids are 10 and 13, 15, what have you. They're getting phones because of the mom's work situation. You got to get your 15-year-old cell phone. You know, she has Facebook. You don't know who she's at or what she's looking at, what's coming up and down her timeline. Some parents don't. The good ones would probably look. But you don't know if they got secret accounts. You don't know what they have and who they're following and what they're seeing. But they're seeing this stuff. They're seeing Cardi B and they're seeing the fact that a stripper can go from that to where she is now. They're seeing the stuff that's going on and they're taking all that in. And because the parent is so caught up in the same stuff, you know, it's like having an addiction and then trying to talk against drugs. You know, you don't see people doing that. We are addicted to the problem, so we don't want to talk against it because we feel guilty deep down. We know, we indulge in it, we accept it, we have fun and entertainment in it, so we don't want to talk against it because we don't want to say that we're doing something wrong as people, and that's the problem. So we see this stuff, and it's just not cool. It's not cool no more. It's like, when are we going to wake up and see what the fuck they doing? People act like this stuff is not happening. It's right in front of your face. It's been around for a long time. Now, when you look back and listen to those songs that I showed you, you get it. Like, damn, why all these songs are this way? Why is it that the artists that was speaking consciously are gone? The artists that was talking about something or even putting together words, sentences that make sense, they're gone. We got stupid, mindless dribble. Nothing to pique your mind or spark curiosity in any type of real education or any type of, you know, research that's going to take you somewhere. Now it's just about popping something, getting the bag, or some stupid shit like that that don't make sense. No mental stimulation in any type of capacity. Ass, money, drugs, cars, bullshit, partying bullshit. Stuff that's destroying us, we glorifying more and more and more and more. And then it gets to a point where women just look around and it's like, I can't find a good black man. Men looking around, it's like, damn, all the women that look good is hoes. They on their Instagram, they showing everything they got. I don't want a woman that's doing that. I don't want a woman that feel like she got to show her boobs and try to, you know, fuck the camera. Because that's what it looked like when I look on there. See women just be all in their moods and in their modes all on social media. For what? Trying to attract some man into the inbox. It's crazy. And it's normal now. And this is why you won't find good men. Because he's probably one of those dudes in your inbox because of the type of shit you posting. It's just that simple. So being conscious, you know, it becomes a turn off to me. It's like, I don't like seeing that type stuff. It's just like, come on. Smart woman. I see women post this all the time. Oh, I like a man brain and a smart man and so on and so forth. Well, men the same. If you got a hot body, your body is hot. There's no way around that. You look good. You can put on regular clothes and you're still gonna look good. You don't have to show all that shit to everybody, because the first thing any sane man is gonna do when he see it is, one, he's gonna lust after you, and two, he's gonna think you a hoe. So the respect is out the door because of a picture that you took trying to show off. And a lot of people was going to say, you know, so what? I'm grown. If I want to do this, I can do this. And you ain't conscious. You're part of the problem. And are we that lost where we can't look and see that the state we are in as black people today is not a good one? That we need to change somehow, and that little changes such as this can go a long way. You know, you just speaking knowledge that you learn, or just changing the way you present yourself, is a big deal. And as long as you or whoever is taking in that kind of whole notion that, so what? It's not going to change anything. You know, it's a trickle down effect, so on and so forth. And here we are. So black women, you have to understand, you have been sabotaged. You have been set up. Even the ones who are not out there showing all that, you have been sabotaged. You have to deal with that problem. You have to suffer the consequences of the other women and the shit that they're doing, unfortunately. But it's a problem. And you've been sabotaged and set up, and the music that you take it in, the stuff you're listening to, is responsible for what's being put out there. Mainstream media is just telling us straight up the black woman ain't shit. Pay attention. Look at what it's saying. Look at how you are presented. And then look at it with the other races of women and how they are presented. You can't put yourself in the same boat as them as far as on the fact that they doing what you doing, because that's what they do. They copy our shit 24/7. We already know that. But as I said, generational wealth in those races of people is fine, and yours is not. So it becomes, you know, when you want to get down to it, you know, are you trying, or are you about your people? Or you know, only care about yourself. You don't give a shit about black folks. You don't care about our progress. You are only about you and your fun and what you want to do and what you think is right for yourself. That's the problem. It's not like it was in the 50s and 60s when we was together. It's me, me, me. They'll think if they can get 100,000 likes or views or followers on something that's destroying the image of black women, they'll do it and say, fuck it, I don't care. So anytime a black woman posts something like this, twerking or what have you, they're destroying the image of black women, and they don't give a shit. Anytime we listen and promote this type of music, we are destroying the image of black people, and we don't give a shit because it's entertainment. We are like, I mean, come on. How can't people figure this shit out? It's right there. They laughing at us. It's a fucking joke. We are a joke. We are entertainment. That's it. And people want to delight in the fact that white people watch it too and listen to, as if that's some kind of justification for the destruction of the image of black people. And then they call themselves conscious and pro-black and all this and that. Nah, you are basically helping them destroy our image and destroy our people. Just that simple. And yeah, it's exactly that. No matter how you want to slice it, I don't care how popular a person is or a rapper is, or how they look in the image of mainstream media or the public. What they doing is wrong. What they doing is destroying black folks and destroying the black woman and destroying everything else. I don't give a shit if they got a Grammy, how much money they got, or what they did, how many albums they sold, how many records or what have you. They destroyed us. They're destroying you. So when you have this issue of finding a good black man and everything like that, you got to look to what you are promoting and the way things is as to the reason why you don't. You know, why you don't have it, why you can't find it, why everybody seems to be a part of the culture, or why when we come into a relationship as black people, we automatically get fake. Everything is about the culture. You know, you come into a relationship and nobody's being real. And now, you know, being real is like the new cool, but you're still being fake at the same time. You know, it's crazy. It's just crazy. And people just got questions and they wonder why. And I really don't think people care. I think people just saying fuck it and going along. We got to a point to where we're so fed up with the system and everything else, people just like, you know what, fuck it. It is what it is. I'm going to take care of me. I'm going to do what I got to do, so on and so forth. This again is why, one of the reasons why I said we are not just going to come together and, you know, just kumbaya and just fix the black problems. It's not going to happen. This is something that we have to do as individuals. Be conscious and understand what's taking place pass that information to your kids and family, and start now from this generation onward, that if conscious black people start putting this information into their children and passing it on, and letting their children not listen to none of this bullshit. I don't care how good they can do these little stupid dances and all the shit. Get that shit out of their psyche. Stop putting that stuff in your kids' head. The shit ain't cool. You destroying your kids with this stuff. Get it out of there. Let that stuff go. Teach them the truth so they can pass it on and grow up with some kind of freaking integrity and some kind of sense of, freaking black pride. Pride in who they are, their history, their past. And it's crazy. I mean, looking at what we passing down to our kids and what we letting them take in. I mean, they taking in some bullshit. We ain't leaving them with nothing. We're not leaving them with no fucking wealth. We're not even leaving them with a sense, a peace of mind, a right consciousness to go forward with the, understanding of who they really are and what the problem is. Because you telling them that everything is all good and this music is good and the culture is good and everything that they're seeing is the way it's supposed to be because you like it. It's messed up because no other culture destroys their children more than we do, the way that we do. And we delight in it and we find entertainment in it. And it's sad. It's messed up. And we got to stop making it like we are equal to the rest of these races of people, in the sense that we're on the same level financially, or the same position, or the same amount of power. So it's like, okay, y'all can go ahead and keep taking in all this bullshit and not growing in wealth and not growing in consciousness and keep bullshit. And we're going to keep being entertained by you motherfuckers. But at the same time, keep making money, keep growing in power, keep growing in wealth, keep passing down wealth to our children while we, laugh at y'all and, dance with y'all and play with y'all. At the end of the day, they're going to be left standing with all the wealth and the power. We just going to have to clean up the shit. So to me, it's not hard to see. It's not hard to understand what the problem is. The black relationship has become a joke. A lot of people don't take it seriously. I love it when I see a black family, mom, dad, kids just out having a good time. And I love seeing it. I love seeing black people, getting married, even though, I don't agree with all that, legal shit in the marriage and all that. But that's, your prerogative, personal stuff. But it's good to see black love and promoting black love and seeing black people together and, starting the foundation for the creation of generational wealth and being conscious at the same time, plain and simple. Church is not where you should be getting married. And I had another question for conscious people. I want to get married. Should I do it at a church? For what? You don't believe in God? Why are you going to a church? You can go to, anywhere and just get the paperwork done. You don't got to do the whole Bible thing and all that stuff. There's a lot of different ways you can get married where, not involving the Bible. I've been getting a lot of emails from people because of the personal economic series. A lot of couples, black couples, just trying to make extra money and growing wealth. I get a lot of emails from them and, them sharing their experience and what they've been through with the whole process from personal economic series. But it's cool to see. And this is just, one of the things that I talk about a lot. People already know. It's not a mystery as to the problem and the reason why, we have this issue with relationships. But it's up to us. And it's one of those situations where I remember from boot camp in the Navy, if one person messed up, we all got beat. We all got in trouble. They call it BEAT, better education and training. We all got in trouble. It's the same type of situation. So we all could be doing our thing and trying to live consciously and all that. But you got the other people that's just fucking up and causing us all to get our ass whipped. And they don't care. And that's the issue. So again, as individuals, get your shit together. Become wealthy. Wake up. Become more conscious, more knowledgeable. If you're doing that, if you're walking in that consciousness and attracting that type of frequency and energy, you'll attract a like person. A person that's like you, doing what you do, and that's into what you're into. So, conscious men, there's a lot of them out there, a lot of them who trying to wake up and understand what's going on. I've met a lot of conscious women, out there, or a lot of people pretending to be conscious, men and women. But yeah, you don't know. You know the people that's into this stuff. You know the people that's awakened about progress and about being fully conscious. That's not hard to spot these days. But as far as good black men and women is still out there. You know, we're not that far gone. It's possible for you to really find someone to be in a good relationship if that's what you want, you know. But if the person is into all that other bullshit and you're just trying to hold on to them because you like how they look or how she look, I mean, it's not going to work out because it's not what you want. Don't conform to their bullshit because you're trying to, you know, get some ass or what have you. So be true to yourself, stay conscious, and we know the problem, we know the issues. So stuff I've addressed before, and I'll continue to talk about because it's a growing problem, and we got to stop bullshitting and acting like we don't see it. So definitely grab God's Son. I think it's one of my best videos, and it's real deep, and I think a lot of people gonna like it. Definitely grab that DVD. Definitely grab the last 4 books I put out in the biblical series, and grab them all and watch them if you didn't. It's leading up to something huge, as you will see. It's good information. And yeah, thank you guys for taking time to watch and purchase and support and all that. And I'll see you guys next video.